I'm Lee Wood, co-founder of Wood's High Mountain Distillery in Salida, Colorado, and bringing you a cocktail for a virtual feast this year. So rather than me being there to serve it to you personally, we're going to go ahead and do a demo here in the kitchen. And this is a simple cocktail that you can make at home with ingredients that you most likely have around, and simple, refreshing, delicious. And then we'll do a second cocktail, which is a little more traditional whiskey-based cocktail, a Manhattan, just as soon as we finish the first one. So the Summer Breeze is the cocktail we're going to make for a virtual feast this year. Very simple. We start with a little bit of basil. This is from a Thai basil plant that we have growing here in the house. We add a little bit of mint to that, a few sprigs of mint, and then 3 slices of cucumber. To that we'll squeeze half of a lemon. You can use regular lemon juice if you don't have lemons around or a squeezer, but squeeze the juice from half a lemon. Add 1 ounce of simple syrup. This is just also very easy to make at home. Just 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. Heat it up. It'll dissolve the sugar and you're good to go. First step is into our shaker. We're going to then do a quick muddle, and what this will do is break down the oils and the flavor from the juice from the cucumbers and the basil and mint. It really makes a nice refreshing flavor to the cocktail. To that we're going to add 2 ounces of Wood's Treeline gin. Fairly traditional dry style gin. There's a little bit of star anise, a little bit of pepper, along with the juniper flavor. So to that we'll add a little bit of ice. And shake. I use a Boston shaker, but whatever shaker you have around your house will do. Give it a good vigorous shake. And we'll strain into a glass with fresh ice. And finally we'll top that with just a little bit, almost topped it with gin. We'll top it with a little bit of soda water, just to give it a little sparkle. Garnish with a mint leaf, and you have a summer breeze. Cheers. Okay, our second cocktail today for a virtual feast will be the classic Manhattan. So very simple cocktail, only 3 ingredients. So the key with this is that they're the right ingredients. And so today we'll start with our Wood's Alpine rye whiskey. And the Koki Vermouth de Torino, which is an outstanding sweet vermouth, and then a dash of Angostura bitters. So we'll start. This time we're going to use a mixing glass. If you don't have one, a shaker works just fine for this, but I always prefer to use a mixing glass. And we're using a mixing glass today because typically when all the ingredients going into the shaker have an alcohol base in it, you stir rather than shake. So we'll start with 2 ounces of Alpine rye whiskey. And I always measure my drinks out very carefully just because the ratios really are important. 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. Dash of bitters. And then a stir. You have to stir it just enough to get a good mix and a good dilution of the ice. And then just simply strain into a coupe. Now if you have a low ball glass, that works too, but I really prefer to drink this drink neat and in a coupe. Finally, just top it off with a cherry. Now these are cherries that I've had in my fridge soaked in whiskey for the last month or so, and so they're got a nice bite to them and ready to go. So with that, and Manhattan, cheers.